Hey everybody, this is Ari from Literary Gladiators, and today we're doing another round of Quizzo. So this is our fourth Quizzo that we're doing that I've organized, but we're going to have a little bit of a different way of approaching it today. But before we get started, let's introduce to our competitors. This is Cyndi, this is Tara, and this is Josh. Josh is currently the reigning champion. He won Quizzo 3, and he's been doing pretty well also. But this time it's going to be a little bit different because this time instead of doing 15 questions, we're going to be doing 10 questions. And instead of it being just an open-ended answer, we are going to have multiple choice questions. So everyone will technically have a 1 in 4 chance of getting it right, even if you think you don't know it. So we're going to try a different approach this time and see how it works. If you like content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel, Literary Gladiators, and we do all kinds of free-for-all stuff, but we also do reading, literature, and if it's written work, it's game. So, we're going to start. The way it's going to work is I'm going to give you a question. You can write the letter or the answer on your board. I'll give you about 30 seconds to a minute to write it down. And then everyone will hold up their answers, and we can see it for the camera. And I'll also just audibly say it for anyone who can't really see the boards from that angle. And I'll let you know if you get a point. You get a point for every question right. There are 2 questions that are worth 2 points. So let's get started. Question number 1. Jeopardy! Is a 1983 song by which artist or band? The question is, Jeopardy! Is a 1983 song by which artist or band? Is it A, Greg Kihn, B, R.E.M., C, The Police, or D, Hall & Oates? So Jeopardy is a 1983 song by which artist or band? For those of you who don't know what it sounds like, it goes, I love's in jeopardy, baby. Is it A, Greg Kihn, B, R.E.M., C, The Police, or D, Hall & Oates? I'll give everyone just a minute. And when you are ready, just let me know when everyone's ready. So was it A, Greg Kihn, B, R.E.M., C, The Police, or D, Hall & Oates? Okay, Cyndi says Hall & Oates. Tara says Hall & Oates. Josh says Hall & Oates. I'm afraid no one got this one correct. The correct answer is the Greg Kihn Band. Very good guess. Hall & Oates was very popular around that time, but they did songs like Out of Touch and Man-Eater, which are some different songs. Yep.
I knew about that one.
So, does anyone get points? No, not this time. But that's okay. Alrighty, number 2. Who is famous for shouting Eureka after discovering buoyancy properties in his bathtub? So who is famous for shouting Eureka after discovering buoyancy properties in his bathtub? There are 4 answers. Is it A, Aristotle, B, Plato, C, Archimedes, or D, Antiochus? Who is famous for shouting Eureka after discovering buoyancy properties in his bathtub? Is it A, Aristotle, B, Plato, C, Archimedes, or D, Antiochus? I'll give you guys a couple of seconds. Give everyone a couple of seconds. Okay. Cyndi says D, Antiochus. You say B, Plato. And you said D, Antiochus as well. Oh boy, not off to a great start today. Again, no one got the answer correct. The correct answer was Archimedes said that. Eureka! So does anyone get any points? Not yet, not yet. We're getting there though. Number 3. This is a literature question. In the Phantom Tollbooth, which character is born in the air and grows down? Is it A, King Azaz, B, the Terrible Trivium, C, the Soundkeeper, or D, Alec Bings? In the Phantom Tollbooth, which character is born in the air and he grows down? So like he's born floating up and his legs grow down like this. Is it A, King Azaz, B, the Terrible Trivium, C, the Soundkeeper, or D, Alec Bings? Give everyone a couple of minutes. Phantom Tollbooth is my favorite book, by the way. Hopefully we'll be able to go over it again soon. Alright, just waiting. Alrighty. So Cyndi says B, the terrible trivium, and so does Tara. And Josh says D, Alec Bings. The correct answer is D, Alec Bings, who can see through things. He floats and he grows down. So Josh gets that question correct for our first points of the day.
I never read the book. I never read the book, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, that's why we're going to be reading. Hopefully you guys should read the book. It's a great book. Alright, here's a little bit more of a general question. 4. Of the following, which is not an Atari product? So the brand name for 3 of these is an Atari, and one of them is not. You have to figure out which one is not an Atari. Is it A, the Atari 2600, B, the Atari Saturn, C, the Atari 7800, or D, the Atari Jaguar? So which of these is not an Atari product? Is it Atari 2600, Atari Saturn, Atari 7800, or Atari Jaguar? One of these is not like the other. I'm going to give everyone a chance. Alright, so which is not an Atari product? The 2600, the Saturn, the 7800, or the Jaguar? We have a D, we have a D, and we have a C. So that means that you said Jaguar, you said 7800. Unfortunately, no one was correct on this one. The Sega Saturn exists, but not the Atari Saturn. Everything else is an Atari product. Okay. This next question is to please all you Gen Alphas out there who are watching our channel. And this is also, I believe... No, sorry, this is still a 1-point question. As of November 6th, that's Wednesday, okay? As of November 6th, 2024, how many episodes of Skibbity Toilet have there been? Have there been A, 50, B, 77, C, 35, or D, 102? How many episodes of Skibbity Toilet have there been? This is to please all the Gen Alphas and Gen Zs out there who might be interested in our channel. But how many episodes of November 6th, 2024, as of, how many episodes have there been? Have there been 50? Have there been 77? Have there been 35? Or have there been 102? Alright. Cyndi says B, Tara says B, and Josh says D, 102. Tara and Cyndi are correct. There are currently 77 episodes of Skibbity Toilet out as of November 6, 2024. One of the weirdest series, and I'm not entirely sure why Gen Alpha really likes it, but guess that's a thing. Alrighty. Here is the next question. It's another literature question. What is the name of Hercule Poirot's right-hand man, Hastings? I'm looking for the first name. What is Hastings' first name? So what is the first name of Hercule Poirot's right-hand man, Hastings? Is it A, Albert, B, Aaron, C, Arthur, or D, Ackroyd? What is the first name of Hercule Poirot's right-hand man, Hastings? Captain Hastings. Is it A, Albert, B, Aaron, C, Arthur, or D, Ackroyd? Answers are coming in. Alright, A, Cyndi says A, Josh says A, and interestingly, Tara says D, and I'm going to ask you why you said D.
Because I used to read Hercule Poirot books, and I used to watch the TV show on PBS. And I love David Suchet, yeah. And it seemed more right than the other ones.
So there's a story called The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, which is why I put that answer, but unfortunately nobody got the question correct. The correct answer is Arthur Hastings is his name. I was just curious why you said D because of the... So you watched the David Suchet PBS show?
And even the older ones before that.
Yeah, I watch them all the time. They're really good. So far with the scores, everyone's tied with 1 point, so this is still anybody's game. And I think the multiple choice is making it a little bit easier because some of these questions may not have been able to be answered without multiple choice, I think. Alrighty. Number 7. Who plays Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter movies? Is it A, Maggie Smith, B, Judi Dench, C, Helen Mirren, or D, Ivana Lynch? Who plays Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter movies? So there are 7 movies, and also there's the Fantastic Beasts movies. Is it Maggie Smith, Judi Dench, Helen Mirren, or Ivana Lynch? Everyone is saying A, Maggie Smith. That is the correct answer for everybody. And unfortunately, she just passed away recently. One of the 3 main women in that generation of British theater. Maggie Smith, Judi Dench, Helen Mirren, all big names. Okay, this is the last 1-point question. Which Pennsylvania school won March Madness in 2018? Is it A, Temple, B, Villanova, C, St. Joseph's, or D, Penn State? Who won March Madness in 2018 for Pennsylvania school? It was a Pennsylvania school who won it. Is it A, Temple, B, Villanova, C, St. Joseph's, D, Penn State? Alright, Cyndi says A, Temple. Josh says B, Villanova. And Tara says D, Penn State. The correct answer is Villanova. So Josh takes the lead.
I have no clue about sports.
You brought it up in trivia and basketball, too.
That's what I was hoping someone would remember. Okay, the next 2 questions are both worth 2 points. So if you get this one right, you have a chance of catching up or extending your lead if you're Josh. Number 9. Where did the Martians land in the 1938 broadcast of War of the Worlds? Was it A, Ernie's Mill, B, Grover's Mill, C, Bert's Mill, or D, Elmo's Mill? Where did the Martians land in the 1938 broadcast of War of the Worlds? Was it A, Ernie's Mill, B, Grover's Mill, C, Bert's Mill, or D, Elmo's Mill? They're all Sesame Street characters, but only one of them is the correct answer. Alrighty. It looks like Cyndi is saying Grover's Mill, and Bert's Mill. Cyndi and Tara both get 2 points. The correct answer is Grover's Mill. But I decided to trick all of you by putting all Sesame Street character names in there. Alright, this last question could ultimately decide the game. If Cyndi and Tara get this right and Josh gets it wrong, it's a tie. Well, actually, even if Josh gets it right, it's a tie. If Josh gets it right and Cyndi and Tara get it wrong, then Josh wins. And there's a bunch of different other outcomes. So it's going to come down to this question. Number 10 for 2 points. What is the 3rd letter of the Hebrew alphabet? Is it A, Dalet, B, Aleph, C, Kaf, or D, Gimel? What is the 3rd letter of the Hebrew alphabet? This is a tricky one, which is why it's worth 2 points. Is it A, Dalet, B, Aleph, C, Kaf, or D, Gimel? Which one is it? Is the 3rd letter of the Hebrew alphabet? I'll give you a bonus point if you can write the letter in Hebrew, but I don't think anyone here can. Alright, what do we have? We have Gimel, Kaf, and Gimel. It looks like we have a winner, and the winner is Cyndi. Cyndi is going to win. And Josh, you're going to come in 2nd, and Tara, a close 3rd. So the correct answer is Gimel. Gimel is the 3rd letter. It's also on a dreidel. So if you know about the dreidel, then you know about Gimel.
I almost went with C, too.
Anyway, so it goes Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, and then Kaf is much later in the alphabet. I just put that one as a joker. Anyway, so the final score is Cyndi has 6 points, Josh has 5 points, and Tara has 4 points. So congratulations to Cyndi for winning our 4th Quizzo.
Good job, Cyndi.
Well done, well done. And if you liked our Quizzo and you like reading stuff and you like our channel, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube and also support us on Patreon. We got a lot of really fun activities and we can't do any of this without your help. So make sure to subscribe, and thank you for joining me today for Quizzo number 4. And as always, keep reading.